Alright. So this is Crosscode. This is made by Deck 13 Spotlight. It's £16.74 in England. It's on Xbox One X. It's also coming to Game Pass as well. I believe the 9th or the 10th of this month, so pretty much like the next day. Is developed by Radical Fish Games. Like I said, published by Deck 13 Spotlight. This is the first chapter. So set everything up. Oh, that's got a bit of a cough. Alright. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. Alright, so yeah. I've done the first chapter, but we're just gonna restart it. Bang out the first chapter. So it's a pretty fun little game. Achievement wise, there is 20 achievements. Basically complete every single chapter. There's 10 or 11 achievements. The last one says chapter 10. There's one for dealing 50,000 damage with a single punch, and then basically defeating bosses and acquiring stuff. Nothing about difficulty. So we're gonna move the box because that's right where she talks. The little box I have when I'm streaming. So, but yeah, like I said, it's £16.74 unless you have Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, then you get it for free as long as you have the Game Pass. I was lucky enough to get a review code before. And I really enjoyed playing this so far. It's quite fun. It's very challenging. There's a lot of puzzles and stuff which you'll see, but it is actually yeah, I've died quite a few times trying to get used to the game, so it'd be good if the voices were voiced, but they're not, so. So you can change the I changed the options. Basically I took off the screen shake, made it full screen. You can change the buttons in terms of, do you want attack and charge to be right bumper, right trigger, or right trigger, right bumper. I changed them all so they're all the triggers because it feels better using the triggers to dodge attack. And if you fall in the water, you take damage. So avoid the water. Weirdly, you can just jump in the water. Don't know why. Hey Punisher. I was doing a little video on Crosscode. It's done by Radical Fish Games and Deck 13 Spotlight. It's coming to Games Pass Thursday, I believe. So, but I was lucky to get a code. There was no embargo, so I'm just making a video for the first chapter. It's a really cool little game. I really like it. It's not turn-based either, so I'm directly controlling them, movement, attacking. So far the story is basically this character trying to stop someone. Trying to stop your brother, I guess. Okay, cool. So let us know what it is. And obviously what for. Yeah, we're gonna, oh, Atlas, fair enough, yeah. We're gonna make a, do the first chapter. I think it's about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Make the video, and I'm going out for a while. Make a video, upload that can be doing that, and then I'll send a tweet later. So basically, you try to stop your brother, and then you sort of get pulled into like a virtual world. Yeah, it's a kind of like Ark, but with more water, like pirates and stuff. I love the sound these robots make when you hear them. I mean, you might as well try it, though. Yeah, it does have PvP too, but then so does Sea of Thieves, doesn't it? So, I mean, so this is basically just teaching you the controls as such. Charge mode. Then you get this. So all the puzzles and a lot of the enemies and stuff in the game is all to do with like angles. So like that. That took me a long time to do. Some of the puzzles are very frustrating because it's just you have to get the angle. Until you get the angles, it's quite awkward. There you go. But yeah, Atlas, you start off with a tiny little boat, and then you get resources and you build bigger boats. But yeah, I didn't think that'd be your thing. I suppose you asked for it, to be fair. I mean, you should try it though. You might like it. Okay. Give you some hints. Jump up there, jump up there. Alright. So that lowers that. She climbs automatic, which is quite nice. Charge shot, break the walls. So charge there to there. And go up here. There we go. So it's basically teaches you all the different switches in it, because half the game is like combat and exploring, and half the game is solving puzzles. So you have different switches you have to learn. It's quite cool. Like, the music's quite nice and chilled, and it's quite a fun little game. So if I angle that. There we go. Lower that. Put there. That. Yeah. Kill the rats. Nice, but. There we go. So you have to kill so many in order to open it. So you're gonna try it, give it a shot, or are you just gonna refuse it? I mean, it might be worth trying just so you can see. It might be not as bad as what you think. I know it's got quite. It was doing. Had quite a lot of people interested in it on Steam. So. Whoa, meet first enemies. Respawn rooms are outside here. Oh, enable the dash. So yeah, basically, you gotta stop your brother at the start from doing something, then he takes you into some sort of virtual. Nice. Hey, older. I'm just this is Crosscode. It's a new Game Pass game. It's not out yet on the store or on Game Pass. It's out this week. It's made by Radical Fish Games and published by Deck 13 Spotlight. I was lucky enough to get a code to review it. It's a really fun game. Like, it's actually quite chilled. Alright. Press left trigger while moving. cool, Punisher. Yeah, try it and see it. So basically, the story so far is you start the game and you have to stop your brother from doing something. Your brother finishes it and then you sort of fall down. He falls over and then you get put in this sort of virtual world. So I'm in a MMO virtual world. Kind of a bit like Sword Art in a way, but a lot more cutesy. So there's a lot of puzzles. You have to use different abilities to do the puzzles. And then there's a boss fight coming up later, which is pretty cool. I've done the first chapter on this. Achievement wise, there's 20, which basically complete every chapter. There's 11 chapters, I want to say. There's only up to 10, and then there's probably one more. There's deal 50,000 damage with single hit, and then a lot of them, I guess, are bosses and stuff. But there's no difficulty option. You can, however, you can change this, which I did. So you can scale down the speed or increase duration of puzzle elements such as timers. I reduced it to the lowest because I suck at puzzles. You can do the enemy attack frequency and receive damage, so you can tweak them, so you can make it so you take like 10% damage, 0% damage, and then enemy attack frequency. Yeah, you can adjust that too. I just lowered the puzzles. I suck at puzzles. I am going through this because I have already played this. Played it yesterday. And Punisher just got a code holder for Atlas, which I don't know if it's out yet, or it might have just come out. Let's go see the captain. We're gonna do the first chapter, end the stream there once first chapter's done, and we'll upload it to my YouTube. Let that upload. Whilst that's uploaded, I'm gonna go to town, try and get me a Nando's with the missus, and then yeah, and then come back and carry on doing my other two reviews, which is Hard West and Tower of Time. I did complete the first story chapter on Hard West, so I want to do a couple more story chapters before I write my review, but I'm going to start writing it as of tonight, and then I'll finish it off. So, like I said before, I would have loved if these were all voiced, but unfortunately they're not. But it is what it is. So this is £16.74. Unless you have Game Pass, in which case it's on Game Pass Thursday, I think. So it's like this week, because they announced it before. So I'm just going to nip to a toilet. I'll be back in a sec. And we're back. And yes, that was me forwarding the story whilst in the toilet. I took my phone, because I have my phone that I use to have my chat up. I took my phone and my controller, like I always do. I have my headset muted. That way I can still progress the story. Obviously I can't play while I'm on the toilet, because the delay's like half a minute on Twitch, so... Alright. So yeah, so I'm cast as a spheromancer, basically, because I can shoot balls and stuff. There you go, and that is the city of Crosscode. So, do you remember the concept of an MMO? Yes, I do. Alright. Crossroads is like MMO with one striking difference. The world of this game is not virtual, it is real. All players are remotely connected as well through special avatars. Avatars have physical form and are all tightly connected to all 5 senses. So when I heard this part, my brain literally started thinking of Sword Art. I'm getting that as well. Hopefully it should be here Friday. I've also requested it from Bandai Namco as well. I got a reply from them saying they're looking at all my stuff and they've passed it to their media person, so I may get something. I hope so, it'd be great. If not, I'll just get it from Boomerang, so I might not have it Friday, it'll be at some point. But Sword Art games are... I don't know, I kind of have a love-hate with them, you know. I love the concept, I love the gameplay, I love the fighting. I hate the fact that you spend like an hour between each fight doing a chin wag, you know. It's like, But yeah, it's just gonna blue screen, so it might not, hopefully it doesn't. But yeah, I have Hard West to do, and Tower of Time, Crosscode, Messenger, which is also a Game Pass game, and then the Warhammer 40k Mechanist to do. So I've got what, 2, 4, 5 still to review, because I got this the other day. And then if I get Sword Art, that'd be 6. So it's quite a few, I think. Meet me in the captain later. Alright, so now I can talk to people. But all I can say is hi, because there's an issue with my characters speaking. So I can say hi. That's it. This is all just random shit. I'm just going to yap to them just because that's what I did before. But I'm just going to speed it because it's all stuff that's not really that important. I'm just going to go straight to the captain. But yeah, what's your 2 plans then, Punisher Order? Alright, that's that all done. Let's go back inside. Alright, this one basically wants me to destroy all the boxes. It's all trying to get the angle right. started doing that. My Kindle for chatting on the laptop with the manager. Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping with the Series X that they have what the PlayStation has, because PlayStation has Share Factory, and it has the quite often on PlayStation, like my biggest viewed video on YouTube was from Uncharted, and it was a video guide for one of the puzzles, and literally I streamed it, and then I took a clip of it on PlayStation, and then I used the Share Factory to edit it, and I quite like that, you know, whereas the Xbox can't really, and Twitch you can only have a 30-second clip. So basically, if I do a boss fight, it's quite awkward to do. So like this, I'm doing the full first chapter, but if this wasn't the end of the first full chapter, then yeah, need to nip into town today, but not sure gamers. Fair enough. So Punisher, you still there? You doing Atlas later then, or you gonna do it off stream, or you're not sure? There we go. Practice the dash. Dash, dash, dash. Oh. I don't have my shield. See, it's the thing with the guard shield is face first, show me the shield. Shield will block, only block the front. Ah, okay. Did I still take damage? So stupid. Yeah, ready for the battle. Captain. Alright. Let's go find out what's going on. There's something on the radar on the satellite. This guy. Boss fight. This boss actually killed me quite a few times. Basically, it's just saying it's about the same level, we should be able to handle it, blah blah blah. Has a big old health bar. Alright, so basically the idea is the boss will do that. It'll stomp, which sends out a shockwave, which you get the hell away from. Then it starts jumping. After it's done it enough, it takes damage. Then you can smack the crap out of it. Once you've damaged it enough, it pushes you off, and then it rinses and repeats. So stomp, stomp, ground pound, pound. Avoid its jumps. Whoop. Smack. Boom. Hey. Palisade Gaming, sorry if I butchered your name there, bud. That was basically the first boss on Crosscode. Like I said before, this game is available like the 9th or 10th of this month for £16.74, or if you have Game Pass you can get it on Game Pass, which obviously I highly recommend. Made by Radical Fish Games and published by Deckplay Spotlight, who were the ones who came thing. Oh hey Mr. North. I thought it was you, I remember you saying you had a Twitch. How you doing, bud? Let's just... Oop, I don't want to delete message. Just gonna cool man. Yeah, so I'm back on Twitch because obviously Mixer's got bug. But compared to my Mixer, it's actually better. I'm on 190. Oh, 90. Oh, sweet. Thank you for the follow, bud. I believe with yours, that puts me nearly on the 200 mark, I believe. But yeah, I've already got my affiliate on here. Let me just check a minute. I believe with your oh no, 196 I'm on. So slowly getting there with the thing. Yeah, so very nice. Yeah, so I've already been doing a whole bunch. So Crosscode is another game that I've got to review. My current ones I'm reviewing at the moment on my YouTube. I just posted on my blog. I just posted my review for what's it called? That's the link on my blog. Yeah, on my blog I just posted the review for West of Dead a couple of days ago. But game wise, I've got Hard West to do, Tower of Time. Warhammer 40k Mechanist is great fun. I can't stream that to the 17th. Crosscode and The Messenger are both Game Pass, but I got codes before they were put on Game Pass, so and then yeah, I just do exactly what I did before, except for 96 read. this. 996. Yeah. And then I just doing what I did before, so still focus on my blog is my priority. And then I'd stream on Twitch, because I stream via the Twitch app. And then I put everything on my Twitch, and then I export it from my Twitch to my YouTube. So, but yeah, I'm on 196, so nearly on the 200 mark, and I'm on 487, I think, on my YouTube. So they're both getting there. Obviously, so this bit is basically after I originally thought you could fight. You can, but if it touches you, it insta-kills you. You just men have run. That took me a long time at the start, because I kept being like, I don't want to run, I want to fight. And you physically can't. So the story is basically, at the start you have to stop your brother. Your brother puts you in like a virtual world. And you wake up in this world called Crossworld. And it's like, sort of like Sword Art, it's like a virtual online world. At the moment we're running, because these enemies are too strong. So we have to run. Okay, run. There you go, time for you to leave the party. Goodbye, sweetie. Enjoy Crossworlds, and that's it. So we'll just let it load, finish off this bit. But basically that's the end of the first chapter. I mean, I skipped most of the story because I didn't want spoilers, but it's just basically to end the story. It is a really fun little game. Yeah, like I said, it's £16.74 if you want to buy it without Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, just, yeah, definitely Game Pass it. Because it is a cutesy, fun little game. So I was very pleased I got a code for it, because it's made by Deck 13 Spotlight, and they make quite a few games. So they're the people that made the Surge and Surge 2. So there you go. Guess I know when they killed him, but there you go. And then load up into Crossworld, which is here. And then the first thing you can do when you get here, you can speak to a bunch of people, but you can go to a dungeon. But there is this one guy I want to show just before. So that one there with the red hair, for some weird reason, it reminded me very much of Pokemon. You know, on Pokemon where you can pick who's your rival and name him. You can't name him on this or name your character. But there you go. It's very arrogant. Yeah. Just reminded me of Pokemon, because it's very like arrogant little fuck, you know. It's like, who are you? There you go. But right, I'm gonna wrap it there, because this was just literally just a video, a stream, so I could get the video of the first chapter. I'm gonna export this to YouTube, go to town with the missus, get some food, and then I'll be back later, which I'll be playing more of Hard West or Tower of Time. Probably Hard West, because that came out just before, and that's the one I'm starting my work on. So cheers for everyone that stopped by, And thank you, Powerside Mr. North, aka Mr. North, for the follow bell. And I shall speak to you all later.